The little candle that outshone the storm. In a quiet village, still and small, stood an old cottage by a wall. Its windows glowed with gentle light, a peaceful heaven every night. Upon a table worn with years, a little candle bright and clear would greet the dusk with humble flame, never asking for a name. It was not tall nor richly made, its wax was plain, its color faded, yet every evening soft and slow, it filled the room with golden glow. The moon would peer through crystal glass and watch the tranquil hours pass. The stars above seemed pleased to see such quiet, faithful constancy. One windy evening, dark and cold, the clouds grew heavy, fierce, and bold. The sky was wrapped in thunder's song as restless storms marched swift and strong. The mighty wind swept through the trees, bending branches with cruel ease. Rain tapped loudly on the roof as if to question every truth. The candle heard the roaring gale and wondered if its light would fail. What good am I? It softly sighed. When storms are raging far and wide, the lightning splits the darkest sky. The thunder shakes the mountains high. Compared to such tremendous might, I am only one small, fragile light. The old oak table gently spoke, its weathered voice as calm as oak. Do not compare your gentle flame to lightning's brief and blazing fame. The storm may dazzle for a while, yet fear walks with its roaring style. Your quiet light has different worth. It brings warmth and peace upon the earth. The candle listened thoughtfully, its tiny flame still flickering free. Soon came a knock upon the door. An elderly traveler, tired and sore, stood trembling in the pouring rain, his cloak soaked through with cold and pain. The cottage welcomed him inside. The candle shone with quiet pride. Its golden light, though soft and small, filled warmth and comfort through the hall. The traveler smiled with grateful eyes. What a blessing! Came his sighs. I fear I would wander through the night, yet here I found this gentle light. The candle glowed a little more, though nothing outward changed before, for kindness often grows unseen. Within the quiet calm between, when morning came, the traveler left no longer lonely or bereft. He carried hope within his heart, ready for a brand new start. The candle wondered if perhaps its purpose lived in little acts. Not every light must rule the sky. Some simply help one near passerby. The days rolled on in peaceful grace. Each sunset found its rightful place. Children gathered by the fire listening to tales they had long admired. The candle lit each smiling face, creating warmth throughout the place. Laughter danced upon the walls like joyful echoes through the halls. One little girl looked at the flame. Will you always stay the same? The candle answered with its glow. As long as kindness helps me grow. Outside, the snow began to fall, covering fields, the road, and wall. Winter wrapped the world in white, yet still the candle shared its light. The owl who nested in the pine watched the window softly shine. It whispered to the silent air, hope is living over there. Far beyond the snowy lane, families struggled through the rain. They saw the cottage's tiny gleam, shining like a hopeful dream. Toward the light they safely came, guided by one humble flame. The candle never knew their names, nor asked for thanks or songs of praise. It simply did what lights are made. To brighten shadows unafraid, as midnight gently crossed the land, the stars reached down with silver hands. The moon smiled softly from above, blessing every act of love. The little candle burned so still, its quiet heart with peaceful will. Those storms outside refused to cease, inside it guarded warmth and peace. And somewhere in the fading night, another soul searched for its light. The morning came with gentle grace, soft golden light on every face. The storm had passed beyond the hill, the world lay quiet, calm, and still. The little candle burning low still had such warm and steady glow. Though smaller now than days before, its light was cherished all the more. A robin perched upon the sill, its cheerful song the air did fill. It tilted softly toward the flame, as though it knew its quiet name. You never shouted to be seen. The robin sang in notes serene. You simply glowed through darkest night, and that became your greatest light. The candle listened without pride, its humble flame a faithful guide. It understood at last somehow its purpose lived within the now. Another traveler crossed the lane, escaping winter's chilling rain. He saw the cottage warmly shine like hope beneath the frost and pine. He knocked upon the wooden door, too weary to continue more. Again the candle lit the room, driving back the evening's gloom. The stranger warmed his frozen hands as silence spoke what words can't stand. Sometimes comfort needs no speech, a gentle light is all we need. The family gathered every night around the candle's peaceful light. They shared their stories, hopes, and dreams while moonlight danced in silver beams. The youngest child looked up and smiled. This tiny flame has made me smile. Her grandmother, with gentle eyes, answered softly, kind and wise. The brightest hearts are often those whose goodness quietly always grows. They seek no medals, crowns, or fame, yet kindness burns within their flame. The seasons turned as seasons do, with skies of grey and skies of blue. Spring returned with blossoms fair, sweet fragrance floating through the air. The cottage windows opened wide, welcoming sunshine from outside. Yet every evening, without fail, the little candle told its tale. It welcomed joy, it calmed despair, it reminded all that someone cared. Its flame grew smaller day by day, as every candle must someday. Still not a moment did it fear, for every hour had purpose here. One peaceful night, it softly knew its faithful journey neared its due. The final drops of wax remained, its gentle glow was still unchanged. The moon looked through the quiet pane, the stars appeared once more again. The wind, now calm, spoke tenderly, "You have given all so faithfully." The candle answered with a smile, "I have loved each quiet little while. If one small light has eased one heart, then every moment played its part." Its golden flame shone bright once more beautiful than ever before. Then slowly, gently, peacefully, it faded into memory. The room grew still, yet strangely bright. For love remains beyond the light. The family lit another flame, though different wax and different name. It carried forward all the grace the little candle left behind in place. The children grew with hearts so kind, keeping that gentle truth in mind. Wherever life would lead them on, they became little lights at dawn. The one became a caring nurse, another healed through gentle verse. One planted trees beside the road, another helped lift heavy loads. None sought riches, none sought praise. They simply brightened others' days. The old cottage stood through every year, its windows glowing warm and clear, and every traveler passing by still found hope beneath its sky. For kindness spread from flame to flame, though every light may bear a name. No darkness ever truly stays, where love continues lighting ways. So if you think your light is small or fear it cannot help at all, remember what the candle knew. The world needs quiet hearts like you. Shine gently, love freely, give gladly. Even the softest flame can warm a lonely heart, guide a weary traveler, and inspire countless others to become lights in the darkness. Now, the message of the poem. You never need to be the loudest or the brightest to change the world. Like a humble candle, quiet acts of kindness, compassion, and generosity can bring hope to those around you. When we choose to share our light with others, that light continues to shine through the lives we touch, long after our own flame has faded. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting stuff.